Hello friend. So in this series we will look how we can monitor NetScaler with Citrix UberAgent. So as we have a NetScaler running in the environment, we have a Splunk server running, we have a machine where we would configure the UberAgent config file, and because you cannot connect Splunk directly with the NetScaler with the UberAgent, then you need a mediator, middle server, which will talk to the NetScaler and pass those logs to the Splunk. So I have one machine which is already reporting to the Splunk server, and I have configured configuration on this machine to talk to the NetScaler. The ports are open, port 80. If you want to use 443, you need to have a communication open from this machine to the NetScaler on port 443. But let's look into this what we need to do on the configuration side. So on this local machine where I have the Splunk UberAgent installed, we have to go to the configuration, and then we have to open the uberagent.config file, and in this file section we will go down to the ADC section. It is little bit in the down, so where it is, so here it is. So you need to create some lines. You need to look for the section called Citrix ADC_config into the config file, and then create entries for server, username, NSRead, and password. Yeah, this is the test, and we are not using HTTPS, so this value has to be false. And the Citrix ADC information is true because I want to collect all the information from ADC, not only DDC only. There are some parameters you can read, like here. So now we have set this, but we need to create this username on NetScaler, and set the password and then proper access so that this username can read NetScaler. The Uber can use this account to read NetScaler data. And to do this, I will go to my NetScaler, which is already running. There are commands you can use to create add users with NetScaler, and let's go via GUI. So on the NetScaler side, we go to the system and we go to the user administration and the user. I've already added one username called NSRead, and I can show you how we did this actually. So we go to the add, and I can do another user NSRead test, and then we set the password for this. Confirm the password, and then we don't need to do anything. We keep the default value. We need to uncheck the enable external authentication here. In allowed management, you can use CLI and API, but I will use both CLI and API allowed interface. Then create, and then I need to go to the system command policies, and then I need to go to the select policies, and then I need to set which kind of roles I need on this. So I need an read-only roles for this account, so I will select this, and then I will have this, and then bind it and save it. Simple and done. So now we have an account. This is how I created an NSRead account, and this is the same procedure for NSRead test. There is no differences. You can see the properties, and then we configure this account into the UberAgent config file. This is what we just need to do on the NetScaler. You don't forget to save it, otherwise if the NetScaler reboots, your user account will be gone. And now if we look into our Splunk data, and I think we are getting data for NetScaler in our Splunk system. So if I go to the NetScaler system, we will talk about all the reports in our last series, but here we look into NetScaler. We have apps, so we select the UberAgent UXM app, and then we go to the SPC and VDI, then we have NetScaler. There are 4 kind of reports we have for NetScaler. So we go to the NetScaler inventory, and we would see that this is reporting we could see the NetScaler is reporting data to the Citrix Uber, and this Uber is reporting back to the Splunk. So this is my NetScaler system, and we can see this is virtual appliance, and we can see what is the name. You can match the name. It's LB Lab NS02 and the same. And there are a lot of reports. If we click on this, it will open a new tab, and there are a lot of reports on this. So we will talk about all the reports and tabs. If you have any traffic on the NetScaler, all the data will be shown here. Actually, it's very good tool for collecting everything. I hope this was useful, and we have another series for how we monitor browser traffic in Citrix Uber. You can see there are a lot of data is being reported from NetScaler. So whatever configuration you have, traffic you have, this will be reported back to the NetScaler. Alright, thank you, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.